Cherries, Emily with you today to be documenting the sailboat pictures I have from my sailboat trip I took on our vacation, and I'm obviously using the Set Sail collection from Heidi Swapp. So I have this paper here that I'm probably going to be using as my background, these strip papers which I love, and then all the word sayings that I'm probably going to use as ephemera, and then these other 2 pages I just really liked the colors of. And I also have this sailboat one that's already torn. I have these stickers here, you can see the sticker sheet, and then another sticker sheet she has here of all the sayings I just really love, and then some acrylic dots and some thickers that are pretty gold. I obviously have all this ephemera out, super pretty, perfect for my sailboat pictures that I have here. And so I'm just going to start with my background page. I'm just cutting off that strip. And then this is a perfect background. I feel like it's nice, has the waves, and this is kind of the way I want to lay out my pictures. And I have this awesome one too of the sailboat, but I don't know if it's going to get in this layout. We'll see. I might just document that on its own later. So I really wanted to use this sailboat, the dark blue patterned paper, and since it was already ripped at the bottom, I decided I'm going to rip it at the top as well and just create kind of like a border for my photos to lay on. So this way it adds a little bit of pop, a little bit more color. So those look good there. I like that, but I do want to add some more brightness to it. So I have this pink striped colored paper, and I'm going to just trim it down like I did before, but then I'm going to cut it so that the lines are vertical. So that looks great. And then I'm also going to, since I have my cutter out, cut out some phrases here. This one's a little harder to cut. I'm going to have to fussy cut because they're all different sizes, but I am going to cut out some strips while I have this out. I really love the saying here, and then all the different colors and the patterns, and of course the sailboat one. Anything to do with the sailboat, and all the different bright colors. I really like this salmon type color and the light blue also, and then the yellow I'm not sure if I'm going to use there, but I might use that later. So that's looking good. I like the way that looks. I love the ripped edge, kind of reminds me of the waves when we were on the boat. And here's my sailboat strip. I like this one a lot, but I trimmed it a little too close, so there, that looks better. So just cleaning that up, and now I'm gonna just cut out a couple of the sayings I liked to use later. I really like the sunshine. I love the pop of yellow. I wanted to add a little bit more yellow along with the blues in this layout just to add some more color. So I'm just kind of placing along, seeing where I want to put things. I know I'm going to want to use those thickers later. I know I want to use these sayings, and also, though, I don't want to forget about my ephemera and also the stickers, which I use at the end. So these are really cool. They're perforated edges, so you can just fold it down and then tear it at the edge there, so you don't even really have to trim it out. I'm going to end up probably trimming that down just since the edge is a little rough, but I'm just going to play along here with some of the ephemera just to see where I want it and just to make sure I'm grabbing everything I want. So I have the sailboats, of course, and then I'm going to grab these stickers. I really like this one. It reads, it's an adventure kind of day, and I'm going to place that on one of the banner ephemera that I have here, and that's going to go probably under that picture. I really like that. I love that. And then here, like I said, I'm just going to trim this little rough edge off, but that's super nice because you can just tear them and not rip them at all. And so now just still working through some of the ephemera, and this one also has that torn edge. It says sail away. And I do want to figure out what I want to do with these strips here. So here's the ephemera. I'm kind of just laying it out where I'd like. The strip, I think I like that at the top there, but I kind of want to see if I can get that ripped edge right there covered with something that looks like a little too much like the same color. This I felt like was a little too dark, the navy, so I'm going to try this light blue stripe, and there we go. I feel like that adds a little bit of differentiation between the two lines. And then I want the sailboat one here at the bottom. I like that just to make it a little bit thicker. So now I'm going to actually glue down my strips here. So I'm just going to grab the one underneath there because I know that first blue one, because I know exactly where that's going to go. It's going to go right there underneath that word strip, so I don't have to like measure it out or anything. And then I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm using glue so that I can maneuver it if I need to, any way I want to. That looks awesome. And then I'm just going to double check with my sailboat one here. I am going to, same thing, glue it on. but I'm just going to put the paper there just to make sure I have it lined up where I want it, so I'm not just covering that strip up. So that looks good there. I love that. And then, so now I'm going to use some cherry tape. I have the 2-inch thick or width cherry tape here, and I'm just going to put that down as best I can right there. That looks awesome in the center. So there's kind of the base of my layout, and I am going to just put, I knew right away, my title, I wanted it to be Sail Away. That's what I wanted. So I'm grabbing a ruler here, and I'm just going to place down the letters one by one and as evenly as I can, helping with that ruler there and keeping it all in line, nice and straight, and then I have my pretty title. And that was just perfect, I felt like, for this layout. And so now I'm just going to continue on gluing down the strips that I know I want those in the background. I love this pink kind of salmon color. It matches actually the shirt that Mike was wearing, so I feel like it pops with the colors of my photos. And I got that other strip down to add a little more brightness. And so here I have my sunshine. I know I want that underneath the photo where I'm steering the boat. We actually got to steer the boat ourselves, so that was a lot of fun. Just such a cool experience, and this whole collection was just perfect to document this. And everything here, like all these stickers and everything, like are about adventure and set sail. It just went perfectly with just the whole theme of how this felt and what it was and what it meant to us. So I really appreciated that about this collection as well. So I'm just kind of going around with the ephemera, seeing where I like things. I'm putting cherry dots on some of them. I know I like this one there, that adventure one in between the two photos of us. So I am going to just glue down this picture of me on the left side here. I think I'm ready to do it. I'm going to glue it down. And then that way I can add some of this ephemera around it. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue down that picture of both of us in the center of Mike and I on the boat. And so now I can add that adventure one, and there we go. That's on some cherry dots, so that looks great. It has a little bit of a lift. And then I love adding the stickers after. So I have this cute little set sail sticker I just put up there by it's so the adventure begins. And then I have it's an adventure kind of day that I'm using some foam tape to put down right underneath where we were. And then, of course, the sailboat ephemera. So now I'm just gluing down the picture of Mike on the far right side here and just kind of trying to figure out what I want to put where. I don't think I want the circle at the top because I felt like I already had a circle on the left side at the top and it would have been too much of the same, I guess. So I'm finding a circle here. I like the set sail, and I'm going to put it in the bottom right-hand corner. So that's just the way I like to kind of feel it out, is just lay it out, see what looks good. I don't like it to be too matchy-matchy, so just making the eye kind of follow a sort of trail, if you will. So I really liked this little ephemera. It says the circle one I'm putting down there with some cherry dots says, "A ship in the harbor is safe. That's not what it's built for." So that's perfect. And then I have this Better Together sticker, and that's going to go above Mike and I. And then she had these awesome like definition type stickers. I really liked them. So I put the adventure one right above Mike, and then she had another one that said together that I end up putting underneath Mike and I. So I'm just going along with the stickers. I like doing the stickers last, so it's kind of like the last touch here. And then there's the together sticker. It looks really good just underneath where we are in that picture. And then I have the sticker Ocean Breeze I'm putting on the left side of where I am. And then just continuing on and putting these stickers in clusters so that it just creates a very cool look. And yeah, I like that. It looks really good. So I also have these acrylic dots. They're kind of like a golden color. They're really beautiful, and I just wanted to place those all around just the inside more, and I might end up putting some around the outside a little bit. And I felt like I needed something in the bottom right hand corner here, so I decided to glue down this "Sail Fast, Live Slow." I really liked that saying. It just kind of felt like that's just how our vacation felt, was just living slow. It was really nice. And here's this really pretty perfection ephemera that I put some those little square dots on, and it had the perfect lift. So I'm again just going to add a couple of stickers down here. And then I also decided I wanted, I am adding some of the dots down there too, but I also wanted a little spot where I could put the date and just what we did that day, or just the name of the boat, something like that. So I put that there. And then here I'm adding just a couple more dots, but that's about it. So this is my layout. Here's the picture of us together in the center, and then Mike on the end, and all those little details. And here I'm going to be able to write in my date and stuff, so that looks awesome. I hope this inspires you to create today. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.